Hello and welcome for a new devblog for Iron Front Armor 3. Today we are going to focus on the next update, which is going to be the first part of the new named Blitzkrieg update. The most up-to-date of you guys may have noticed that some German stuff was showed in the promo screenshots that we released over the time. So let's talk today about the changelog of what is upcoming. Currently based on the release candidate version, which doesn't include everything, and we also want to keep some surprises for you guys. Okay, so let's start. So this is a major update divided in multiple small updates to keep a good rate of content releasing, etc. So you guys can have access to what is done as soon as possible. So we start first with the new textures for the German uniforms. So the base model comes in different tint of Felgrow. So you can see a grayish tint, a brownish tint, and a greenish tint. There is also a better management of the shoulder ranks here, which are now assignable via hidden selections, so you can easily modify them and add new ones, etc. So the texture are done with Substance Painter with the last technologies, and they are for now focused on base soldiers model, so not the officer but only the under-officer and enlisted soldiers. There is also the sniper and the camo soldiers, which are coming with here a real splinter-ton camo to replace the former camo from our, which was very oversaturated, like you can see it here. So that's the former texture for the Army of Krakoa, but now we have something more closer to the real tint of the actual camouflage. So yeah, so multiple colors here. So we keep the same models and the same class names for backward compatibility, and only the texture change. So you have also 3 HBT, which are cotton uniforms variants. So for the standard soldiers with boots, the under-officer one, and the standard soldier with rolled sleeves and gaiters. One can easily move those to like combination uniforms. Like for example, this one is a combination uniform because it has infantry boots with sniper vest here, whereas the sniper, which is sharpshoots, where is it? Right here as his full outfit. So many combination possible with new textures for the medic as well, who still has his blood spreads on his uniform, and that's it. So I'm going to keep the HBT rolled that I like a lot. Also comes with the uniforms. Oh, I just missed this one, yeah. Only this winter one is changing. The vest is changing. Otherwise, there's no change on Africa Corps officers and Panzer crews, etc. So I'm back here, and also now we created a total refunding of the German helmets. I'm going to zoom here. So it's a Stahlhelm M42, and we have some variations with the straps here and the open strap. We also have here the painted versions, 3 of them right there. Okay, then we also have the utility strap version. So with this elastic strap here, which comes with grass and oak leaves. Then we have the medic version, white one, but you will be easily capable of making the white rondel plus red cross one. It only comes with the white one. The wire version here, so it's a simple mesh over the helmet. Then you have the custom homemade burlap cover made with sandbag, for example. And we go next to the Zeltband cover, which is the same model with the Zeltband tent customized into an helmet cover. And finally we have the SUS, which is German and I can't pronounce it, but it's basically the acronym to say it's a regular issue camo cover, helmet cover, sorry. So this one is the Wehrmacht one, made with the straps and 5 close parts, and then we have the SS one, which come in 3 parts of fabric and with little hooks on the side. So that's it for the variants. We then have the Africa Corps ones with 2 base paintings, which are the pretty much clean one and the worn one. And then we have a good decent choice for winter helmets here, very worn version with rust and dust, with the wire without any strap and cleaner white, a little bit less scratches. Then we have a white cloth, homemade white cloth here, very dirty too. And then the SUZ, those were reversible between gray and white, so I made the mouse gray versions here, so SS1 and Wehrmacht one, and the white counterparts. And it can't stop moving, so I'm going to give him a pistol. Okay, so here we are for the German helmets, and that's it for the infantry gear. We're now moving to the infantry weapons. I'm just going to keep let's go for my favorite one. Pretty like the painted versions. Okay, let's go for this one here. Okay, so pistols first. We have plenty of new weapons or upgraded weapons thanks to CSA38 team, who was very kind to give us their models so that were fitting to the Iron Throne 41 to 44 period of time. So thanks to CSA again, we're adding the C96 motor. We are also adding the Walter PPK pistol. So that's for the pistols. Then in main infantry weapons we have a new Car 98. Here it's the early war version with the aluminum sheet on the on-guard. We also have now the late war Car 98 with the sand cover over the sides. Another wood, the cross reinforced buttstock here. Next are MP38, which was still used in the World War, and the MP40. So those are new models that are going to replace the original our models in high quality content. So again, thanks to CSA, a lot saves times for us and gives the community a better quality assets. There are some slight variations in terms of textures, so you don't have exactly the same guns, and you can make even more variations if you are using CSA. And I didn't want to forget, because I have a list. They also gave us a new F1 grenade that I'm not going to throw right now because I don't want to die, but in high quality. So that's it for the weapons. Now let's go. Let's take a late war car here. Oh, okay, look at this one, and I will talk about this later. Not even scared. Okay, so now let's go into the virtual garage. So we have 2 new vehicles and maybe a third one which is top secret because I don't want to introduce it if it's not ready for the update. But what will be in is the Naval Warfare 41. So it's from Invasion 44, and it comes with brioche textures, which okay, the winter is still work in progress, but so winter one, Kel Brown, which is yellow, and camo as well as standard grow versions. So it will shoot with an artillery computer. It will be reloadable with an ammo track, and you can also tow it like a Pak-40. So for now the artillery computer is broken, but I can shoot it manually. So you will see that the rockets here in black will disappear and are animated. So when a rocket is fired, it disappears from the model. So let's go for a run. A pretty useful piece of artillery, but it takes 90 seconds to reload, which is pretty long, and based on the values I could find on the internet. But yeah, it's nice, and it should have hopefully for the release some new sounds to make it even more whistling and closer to what we commonly hear in movies and stuff. Because of course you can't find any video of any naval warfare firing because there is not anyone left that can still fire and is allowed to fire. So well, the second and last vehicle is the Sdk Upset 222, and this model is made by Diabolical, who is working on Frontline game mode, which I really recommend you to try. If you didn't, you can easily find it on the internet. They also play on RHS on modern setup, and it's a kind of advanced and secure mode. And so Diabolical is also is a 3D artist, and he joined the effort, and he made this Sdk Upset 222. So for now it has only one texture, but it will be expanded, and it comes with a 20 millimeter gun, an MG34, and what the very nice point about this vehicle is that the whole interior is made. So let's have a quick look about on how it works. So you have 3 hatches for the driver, which are the left hatch here that allows you to see the reflector. You have the right hatch here, and you have the central hatch, which opens these two ones and allows you again to see the right reflector. You also have so this is the 3D view, and you can focus on the front hatch here to have a clear view of the front, and it also helps you when the central hatch is closed. Here you see that I have a very narrow and annoying point of view, so I have to lower my head and see here with the very bad setup the front. So to make this easier, I added the memory point here, and so you can focus in the whole of the hatch. And so when the hatch is open, you have a clear view at front. So it's already working fine, and you would probably not hear me. So you can move as a commander here, who has absolutely for now no utility, but hopefully will be fire from vehicle turret, so he can use his binoculars. Still work in progress here, so he can open his own hatch here and get killed, because it's not a lot more usable, yeah. And then you can also open the top mesh, so it's completely cosmetic. It has no real utility. Then we can go to the gunner seat here, and here too you can open your mesh and open the hatch, which is useless for now. Hopefully I will find something to make the player able to see through the whole of this hatch, but for now I'm a bit locked by the rigidity of animations. And then it's a 20mm gun, 10 rounds max. It's pretty much the same as the Flak 30, Flak 36 with a single barrel and 10 rounds instead of 20. It comes with APC air, HE and IEP shells. So that's the AP with the trusses. But okay. So you have a good view of the vehicle. Hopefully, maybe one more to be announced. Can also maybe tell you that you can slightly customize it by removing the spare wheel top, or you can also remove the exterior jerry cans here for slightly variations. The interior isn't. You can customize the interior, only the exterior, and that's it. A very nice asset by Diabolical, who is from Australia. Okay, so we're done with the new content as is. Yet, so that's the new toys that you will have, guys. But you will also be able. You will also have new sounds for the planes, because our sound designer team, and especially Lexman, worked on those babies, and he gave them new sounds that are properly configured, new weapon sounds, etc., etc. So it makes the plane very way more enjoyable. And I'm not going to make a demo of the new sounds, but I will link in the description of the video there's a slight configuration issue here, but I'm going to link in the description of this video the link to Lexman's showcase video. So check the description, guys, and you will see new sounds for Focke-Wulf and P39, which have new engine and weapon sounds for the best, hopefully. Next, we also did some changes on the difficulty preset, so AI should be by default a bit like a lot less deadly. So a way better aiming, way lower aiming skill for AI, so it's not one-shotting everyone with a single Kar 98 shot. So hopefully it should be a bit easier for new players. It should also be easier for regular co-op players, and so don't hesitate to raise the level if you are a top hardcore gamer. But in general, the AI should be less, one shot, one kill, which was honestly the biggest issue with Ironfront AI in co-op. On terrain side, we have some toys in work in progress. The creators will certainly make trailer videos themselves, so I won't show it up right now. What we can notice, you may have seen a bit earlier, these crows here. So we added ambient crows to the maps. Another good point is that we removed the crickets sounds, which mean in the forest it doesn't sound like Tanoa forest, but like European forest, because there is no more exotic animals that are making plenty of sounds like crickets. So yeah, new birds, and this new this adjusted the sound ambience, which is more way more calm. Did you hear the crow? We also adjusted the ambient light, so you should be able to see rabbits and stuff. And finally, for terrains, we still plan to release winter Ironfront terrains, so Stasso, Barano, IFA3, and I don't recall the last one. And so Gustavo from Brazil worked like a devil on winter version of and I'm not showing up on winter variants of the buildings of Ironfront, so it's a good progress for us to the release, and hopefully we'll be able to release one day or another those winter Ironfront terrains. So still work in progress, but here we're lacking of manpower again, like for many other projects. So that's it pretty much. I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview. The update is upcoming pretty fast, and there might be a second devblog before the release. ETA when it's done, of course, as always. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Don't hesitate to join our Discord for a more consistent screenshot sharing, because we don't always share to Reddit, Twitter, etc. So if you want the maximum of information and contacts with the dev team, don't hesitate to come to Discord. We're also available on World War II in A3.com, which is our new forum. You can also try to reach us on Steam Comments, but it's very toxic, so we prefer Discord. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed and have a good day. Bye.